AIDS, or acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, is a disease that has affected millions of people worldwide. It is caused by the human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV, which attacks the body's immune system, leaving it vulnerable to other infections and diseases. In this short documentary, we will explore the history and facts surrounding AIDS, with a special emphasis on AIDS Day. The history of AIDS dates back to the 1980s, when a mysterious illness began to appear among gay men in the United States. It was initially called gay-related immune deficiency, or what is known as GRID. But it soon became clear that the disease was not limited to the gay community. The disease was later renamed AIDS, and it was discovered that HIV was the cause of the disease. HIV was likely transmitted from African monkeys to humans in the early 20th century. The virus then spread throughout the world, with the first cases of AIDS being reported in the United States in 1981. By the mid-1980s, AIDS had become a global epidemic, affecting millions of people worldwide. World Health Organization describes HIV/AIDS as human immunodeficiency virus is an infection that attacks the body's immune system. An acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, AIDS, is the most advanced stage of the disease. AIDS is a disease that primarily affects the immune system. The virus attacks the body's CD4 cells, which are responsible for fighting off infections and diseases. As the virus replicates, it destroys more and more CD4 cells, weakening the immune system and making it vulnerable to other infections and diseases. There is currently no cure for AIDS, but there are medications available that can help manage the disease. These medications, known as antiretroviral therapy, or ART, work by suppressing the virus and allowing the immune system to recover. AIDS is primarily spread through the exchange of bodily fluids, such as blood, semen, vaginal fluid, and breast milk. It can be transmitted through unprotected sex, sharing needles or syringes, and from mother to child during pregnancy, childbirth, or breastfeeding. AIDS Day, or World AIDS Day, is observed on December 1st each year. It is a day dedicated to raising awareness about HIV and AIDS, and to remember those who have lost their lives to the disease. The theme for AIDS Day in this year is "Let Communities Lead." People around the world come together to show their support for those living with HIV and AIDS on AIDS Day every year. They wear red ribbons, which have become a symbol of solidarity and support for those affected by the disease. There are also events and activities organized to raise awareness about HIV and AIDS and to promote testing and treatment. AIDS is a disease that has affected millions of people worldwide. It has had a devastating impact on individuals, families, and communities. However, with advances in medical research and treatment, there is hope for a future without AIDS. On this AIDS Day, the United Nations in its statement said, "Funding shortages, policy and regulatory hurdles, capacity constraints, and crackdowns on civil society and the human rights of marginalized communities are obstructing the progress of HIV prevention and treatment services." This year's theme aims to bring communities together to support people living with HIV. If you find this video informative in any way, then please do put a like, comment underneath it, and subscribe to Motivate Mind for more such exclusive contents like this. We and our operations team depend much on your support in our attempt to make the best of the informative videos like these. And therefore, we need your kind and generous donations to keep Motivate Mind up and running, and also to make it a great place for the greatest contents possible. Kindly become our helping hand and support us with your donations at PayPal, Me Motivate Mind. You can donate any amount of your choice, starting from $1 to more than $1 million for this great cause. Every month, we will also release a video thanking all our patrons and donors after taking their permissions to make them featured in that video. We are delighted to hear from you and getting all your supports. Stay tuned and glued to Motivate Mind for more.